Hi, it's Ed Taylor, the Internet Marketing Coach, and I want to give you a quick behind the scenes peek at the recent campaign that I just did on Facebook that integrated with a constant contact page, a gate page, and then loaded people over to a e-course that I created. So let me just go through all the aspects of this campaign and especially the numbers. Here's what we're looking at. We had a total reach of 49,000 people. That's great, whatever. 740 social reach and 252 actions. None of those things mean much to me at this point. Here's what I care about. I had 197 clicks, and my cost was nearly $120. My cost per click was 61 cents. So I looked at that and said, okay, well, that's interesting. So 61 cents it cost me every time somebody clicked on the ad. The ad, by the way, is this ad right here. So it said the Internet Marketing Coach, free e-course for small business owners, social marketing, SEO, website conversions, and more. They clicked on the ad, and what they would go to is a page that looks like this. So this was connected to my Facebook page. I'll show you this in a minute. And they got to this page and it says, like us to get a free internet marketing e-course. So they'd go up and they would like the page. Once they liked the page, they would get would automatically go to this page where it says, can you see that? Let me pull that on the screen a little bit. So it says click the download now button for your free download, and they go down there and they click that, and that would send them over to my website where they could get the free e-course. So that was the process, and what this did and where this was all being done was right here on the Internet Marketing Coach fan page. So if you see where this is on my Facebook.com/the Internet Marketing Coach. So that's where all this was being done. And so the unique part about this campaign was that page. And this is something that Constant Contact creates right here. See this where it says download? If I click on that, that's going to create this gateway, or going to take you to this gateway page. Now I'm seeing the click now to download button because I already liked the page. But if I didn't like this page already, if I hadn't already clicked the like button, I would see automatically the other page that says like us to get the free internet marketing e-course. So it's a very clever little setup. Well, here's the outcome for me. Ultimately, what I wound up with, it was more likes than the actual click. So we had 197 clicks, but that translated into 233 likes during the course of the week. Now, on a typical week, I would pick up, or a typical couple of weeks, I would have probably picked up 10 or so, maybe 15 likes, just because just they would come randomly to the site somewhere or another and they would like it. But I picked up somewhere in the area, somewhere in excess of 200 new likes as a result of this campaign, which brought my cost per like to the area of about 51, 52, 53 cents, something like that. So what that means for me, if I look at my conversion ratio and say, well, let me back up a little bit. If I look at my acquisition cost, if I say, okay, what I'm trying to promote, and I'm going to click over here to my website. We're on my blog page right now, but this is the coaching program website. So what I'm ultimately trying to promote is this coaching program. The coaching program is $997 up front, the startup, and then $197 a month. Now I could easily say that I could afford $100 per customer as my acquisition cost. I'm willing to pay $100 for every new customer that I get. Well, if that's the case, and it's costing me somewhere just over 50 cents per click, per like over on my Facebook page, then I could say, with a 0.5%, so if a 0.5% of the people that clicked that like button downloaded the e-course, this is the e-course page that they went to, by the way. They filled out this form, and almost all of them filled out the form and subscribed to the e-course. So if I had a 0.5% conversion ratio and I was willing to pay $100 per customer, has a very high likelihood to be profitable for me. So obviously I hadn't have enough time here yet to, and in fact, most of the people haven't even gotten all three parts of the e-course yet. So we have no way of knowing exactly what that back end conversion ratio is, but it feels very good to me. If I can get visitors to my website for 50 cents a click and subscribe to this e-course, I think there's a very, very high likelihood that it'll be profitable. So here are the takeaways for you. One, Facebook, and by the way, my ad on Facebook was targeted to business owners, and so if I go over here to the targeting, this is great, and I'm set on the whole country, but you could set by just a city or specific zip codes. I set my ages to 40 to 65. Those are the ages that I typically work with, and then I set the to small business owners. So those were the only people who saw my ad, small business owners in the 40 to 65 age group in the United States. So that increases the likelihood of these people being potential customers for me. So anyway, I feel very good about this. The takeaway is simply this: have a good conversion funnel. Understand your sales process. Getting people to like my fan page. I mean, my little fan page is great. You know, I like my page. It's great. It gives people great information and all the rest. But that's not my goal. My goal is not to get a whole bunch of people liking my page. My goal is to get people to buy my coaching service, right? So what I wanted to do is not send them straight here to like the page. What I wanted to do is to get that e-course, which puts me in communication with them regularly, and with any luck at all, they're going to like me, and some percentage of it, maybe it's even as small as 0.5%. If they go ahead and retain me for my services, I would feel that I had a profitable advertising model in place. Anyway, this is Santa Ed Taylor, the Internet Marketing Coach. I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know. I am a Constant Contact certified expert and all that sort of thing. I was one of the first people with Constant Contact to have that kind of a designation, so I can certainly help you with all this and certainly be able to answer any of your questions that you might have. But at this point, I'm very excited about the way this process is working. By the way, I also, when they opt into my e-course, I actually opt them into Aweber and go into a whole different thing, and they subscribe to my blog. So that's a whole different process. But it's very fun, and once it's set up, it's very automated, very, very simple. So anyway, I hope to talk with you soon. Santa Ed Taylor, the Internet Marketing Coach, signing off.